Hello, my name is Deborah Dunford, and today I will be talking about work environment that I have been a part of. The positive and the negative, the corporate culture of working at a middle school and academic support. I will also be talking about the motivators, best practices, organizational attitudes, creativity, and the productivity in my workplace. The work environment is a workplace location where someone works for his or her employer, a place of employment that can range from a home office to a large office building or factory, or in my case today, a middle school. Middle school teachers and assistants work in public and private schools. They generally work during school hours when students are present from 7:30 in the morning till 3:30, and they use nights and weekends to prepare papers and to grade papers. Most do not work during the summer or school holidays. It is a lot of work, and there is not much downtime normally at all. I normally get about a 30-minute lunch in which I might be multitasking and printing out papers and other materials at that time. Corporate culture can include daily work practices, attitudes, personalities, symbols at your job, stories, or experiences each employee brings to the group. The leaders play a key role in setting up the framework for the culture of the organization. The front desk, or the first line of contact for any company, and has a big contribution to what the company image says about them. The company newsletters, emails, advertisements, employee interactions, phone voice, they all portray what the company is all about. Even pictures on the bulletin boards and the content can tell a lot. At our school, we have inspirational posters that are all over the school that reinforce our corporate values and beliefs, and they amplify that message to students that we want to get across to them. First, I love my workplace and the corporate culture of working for a school district. Let me walk you through a typical day for me. So I get up early because I'm excited to go to work and start the day. And if you do that also, that's a good sign that you love what you do. I get to work about 7:25 and I pull in the parking lot, and I'm always greeted with lots of good mornings and smiling faces. Buses are busy unloading. I walk through the door and it's like a race. I get to my classroom, I check my emails, I print out my day, and I start my game plan for how I'm going to help struggling students or modifying work for them, or when I'm going to pull them from what classes. I usually have students lining up at the door before school even starts to tell me good morning and to ask for help with an assignment or homework. I love that I'm always needed, and the students are very grateful to get help with assignments, usually, most of the time. There's always work to be done, and there are a lot of rules in a school district. Our culture has a lot of policies, a lot of state testing, a lot of state rules that have to be followed to a T. But there are times that we get to be creative, and we get to break down an assignment and modify it for struggling students and complete the assignments in a fun way. The teachers are all helpful, and they share their fun ideas that they've used in the classroom, and will tell you when they thought you had a great idea also in the classroom. And we get to share with each other when we thought we had a great game plan and it maybe fell apart. Didn't work the way we thought it would, and so we readjust. But we have a lot of teamwork. One very positive aspect of my corporate culture is that we can laugh together. A sign you have a positive workplace culture is laughter. Being able to laugh sometimes with your students or coworkers can make the day go by so much faster, and it's more enjoyable. Just listen to how much laughter there is at your work. Laughter is a very good sign of positivity, and you can still work hard and enjoy your workday more when there's laughter. Also, in our culture, the teachers and school staff are most importantly required to stay calm and put children first. But teachers must continually come up with many creative ways to keep learning fun and students engaged, and that keeps things challenging. So there's a little flexibility there. Some days That might mean acting out plays or finding fun learning ideas and games, or finding academic technology games. Students can compete with one another or on teams to cover material for a test. Part of the corporate culture is there are many different types of personalities of my coworkers. However, everyone has the same goal and behavior. I like that we're all on a team working together to help all of our students to learn and pass to the next grade and help them grow socially as well and be successful. I'm going to talk about motivators besides June, July, and August. Just kidding. I really love where I work and what I do. One of the many motivators for me is when I've been working with a student and encouraging them, and then suddenly it's like a light came on, and they get it. And more importantly, they believe they can do it on their own and be independent. And that is always the goal. So occasionally I will have students or parents tell me thank you, and that's always nice. But more importantly, I'm motivated by doing a job that I think I can make a difference in the life of a child. I like knowing that I can help each child reach their full potential and adjust socially in society. Okay, let's see. The positives. Let's see. There are some negative aspects to the work culture at a middle school, and they are certain groups of coworkers form cliques because they share outside interests, and they form allegiances that they don't let other team members in, or they may leave team members out of discussions or activities. There are a few people that are new and some that have been there a long time. So the ones that have been there a long time, they tend to form bonds, and the other workers, the new ones, find it harder to break into the group. Also, another negative about the culture in a school is that students can be disrespectful, not always want to do their homework or daily work. Parents can be demanding and angry when students are not passing and blame the teacher, instead of being supportive and having their student take responsibility for their grade. All of these things can create a stressful atmosphere in the school setting. But there are a lot of positives also. The groups form supportive team strategies to strengthen learning at school, the productive relationships. There's a feeling of team spirit. We all have many theme weeks like homecoming week or red ribbon week, where everyone dresses up at school. Or on game day, we support our athletes, and we have pep rallies. And this type of behavior builds cohesiveness and fun in the work environment. So thank you so much for listening.